Hello there. Welcome back. I'm Glooby, or Willy, whatever, and welcome back to another episode of Random Things. Yes, I did not forget about it. Fuck you. Um, so as you can see, the background has once again changed, cause yes, and yeah. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about um the new update to Black Hawk Rescue Mission 5. Specifically Operation Phoenix, the new overhaul game-changing update that brought out a new generation of BRM5 Gen 4. And needless to say, it's a bit of a shit show. um, all right, let's start from the beginning. When the trailer for Gen 4 was first announced, when it first dropped, the teaser, people were excited, needless to say. And when the official trailer dropped, oh boy, people were ecstatic, myself included. I was over the fucking moon. Um, yeah, the new trailer, it promised a lot of things. It promised more enemies, better gameplay, new mechanics, a new flight system, a new stealth system, more dynamic locations. And to say that it felt a little flat would be a bit of an understatement. You'd think they would learn after No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk, but no, it appears that game devs have not learned their lesson of releasing shit unfinished to meet deadlines. Um, it's yeah. So today I'm going to be talking about my personal experience. Why am I not talking about the game as a whole? Well, because other people are already doing that, and that is way out of my league. Like I am not good enough to make like a full length analytical investigation into this whole thing. So I'm just gonna just yap about how I felt. So when the trailer first dropped for Operation Phoenix, um, by then Operation Resurgence, which was Gen 3, the updates before then, it was in place for many years. Um, and as somebody who has played BRM5 for since Operation Viper, um, I was very excited, needless to say. It was definitely something that I have been waiting for a long time. Um, and yeah, I'm a very avid BRM5 player. Like I have over 100 episodes of playing this game on my channel. It is the longest running gameplay series on my channel. So that just kind of proves my love for this game. And so I was really excited. I was really hyped. So 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 like I like happy and just ecstatic for this new update. And best of all, working elevators. Oh my god, the elevators work! And that was like the highlight of the trailer, for me at least. But yeah, and so I'm going to talk about a bit of what happened immediately before they dropped. Um, from what I can tell, I'm not sure if this was intentional or if it was a glitch or if it was due to my own personal effort, but all of the quest NPCs all of a sudden started to give me their quests. If you didn't know, in Operation Resurgence, there was a quest system where NPCs would give you quests based on your reputation. And let's just say that I didn't have a good reputation in the game back then. And but all of a sudden, when the official trailer dropped, all my reputation reset, and so I could do all the quests. And for in the coming weeks, I grinded the absolute living shit out of those quests. I did everything, every single one, to get every single item, and I did. I got every item, even the Groza and the Arbiter vest, everything. And when the update dropped, I noticed the fuck are my things. Now they refunded everything. When the update dropped, they refunded everything. They took everything away, but they gave us money in compensation. Fair. They did this for Resurgence too, and I did get my compensation. But where the fuck are my limiteds? Huh? My limiteds? The shit I spent hours trying to get, gone. And my limiteds from Operation Viper, my instructor and military police vest patches and my special like community made divisional patches for my vest. Where were they? Where was my org A1? Where the fuck was my grozer? They were gone. I couldn't find them anywhere. Like, I searched through the thing. I couldn't find them. Maybe it was a glitch. I'm not sure. It might be a me problem, but they were gone. I couldn't see them. And so let's just say honestly, I was very upset. I was really, really upset, especially over my Operation Viper items. Those were my pride and joy. And those were pretty much the only proof that I had of me playing during that time. And as you know, gamers take pride in how long they've been playing. That's why Steam has things like hours played. It's not just to mock you for wasting your life. It's to so you have bragging rights to say that you played for this long. And like, what the fuck? Like the AUG A1, it was like my favorite gun. Like it was kind of shit because the iron sights, but like it was a good gun. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I like to show it off to people. It's gone now. But honestly, that's an issue that will only affect a small part of the player base. You know, the people who are more dedicated than others. What about the casuals? What about people who don't have these limited items and just, don't really notice these effects? So basically, the from my experience playing the game for the first time, with the new update, it was really bad. When I It reminds me of Resurgence when it first came out. When first came out, you know what I did? I fucking quit. I quit the game for a few months. You know why? Because the enemies were so fucking powerful. They could see you miles away and they could kill you in like 2 shots. But even though you're like behind cover and shit, it was so stupid to the point where I quit the game and refused to return until they fixed it. And history is repeating itself, even though they said that they wouldn't. They said they wouldn't repeat their past mistakes, but evidently they didn't fully commit to that because I am seeing their past mistakes resurface. When I joined in the game for the first time, I made my way to the naval base because under the new system, only the naval base and the fort um, had enemies left in them. All the other locations had no more enemies. And I got smoked instantly. I got out of my car and I just died. Like it's nothing. It's I didn't even I barely got any shots off, it was just so unfair. And I get that the new system is trying to encourage team play. Like I noticed in the death messages they're telling you to play as a team. And I get it. But you need to understand that soloing is a very important part of the BRM5 community. There is a lot of people who like to solo, especially if you have no friends like myself. And so it reminded me of day one of Resurgence, with the enemies so powerful, being able to hit you from across the earth. It was just no, it just didn't feel fun to play. I felt nothing but frustration my first time playing it. Now, another reason why, and I don't think this is dev's fault, I think it's more of a Roblox issue, but the ping, oh my god, okay, maybe it wasn't ping. It might have been something else, because I didn't actually check the ping. According to other people, it was the ping. But my game stuttered so badly. Now, actually, In the weeks before Operation Phoenix came out, um, the ping actually was really, really bad. Playing public servers was god awful. Like I had ping reaching 30,000, 40,000. I think at one point it was 70,000. That's how bad it was. And like anything above like 2,000 ping was already caused the game to stutter. Like it would stutter so badly. It would be turning into slideshows. Like the world at multiple times, the public servers, it would just freeze. Like I could move, but nothing else was moving, nothing was interacting with me. So what was the point of playing at that point? And not to mention, this was when I was doing my grinding, trying to get the limiters, which they would take away from me. Um, yeah, though it was really, and like it went away in the final few days before Phoenix. But when Phoenix dropped, the ping came back, the lag, the stuttering, the absolute slideshow levels of gameplay came back, and it was so unbelievably frustrating to kill the enemies and to do anything really. It's god awful. Needless to say, my first impressions of Operation Phoenix are not good. And in my opinion, there are a few other criticisms I'd like to place is the new customization system. It is definitely I figured it out on my own because I played enough games to know how to figure out UIs. But new players are going to struggle. There are literally tutorials online on how to customize their character. If you need a tutorial on how to customize your character, I think that should be something to take note of. That should not be a thing. You should not have to learn how to customize yourself. That is like basic gaming, you know? Oh, fuck my bandana. Oh, no, I should have worn the star. Anyways, um, yeah, and from what I've noticed, they've severely limited the customization options. Now, from what I can tell, this is because they are not finished reworking everything and getting all of the other items up to speed. So I sincerely trust that they will rectify this and that they will re-add all of the missing things. And I think they did mention they will be re-adding the missing stuff. But that's the thing. Earlier, I mentioned how they were repeating the mistakes of Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky by releasing an unfinished game. And like that's the thing about gaming communities. I understand the need to meet deadline expectations. I understand that you cannot delay till the end of time. But that is not an excuse to send out a game unfinished, even if it is only missing a few things like customization options. It still is quite a big deal, especially for the more dedicated player base. The dedicated players are the people that you can count on to come back no matter what. If you fuck with them, your game's dead. Right? That's in my opinion, a game cannot survive without a dedicated player base. You need, the hardcores, people like me who will come back and who will keep playing no matter what. Fuck, I have the over 100 videos to prove that I will not leave this game anytime soon. Well, I mean, that statement may not be true anymore because I'm honestly thinking about taking a break from the game until they patch things, fix things. Because I am not subjecting myself to more of that shite anymore. And that's the thing about Phoenix. It's unfinished. It needs work, and I understand that game developing is hard. But I'm the player. That's not my problem. That's a you problem. And until you fix said problem, I will probably be taking a break from BRM5. And yeah, sorry if I sounded a bit condescending there. It's just I'm genuinely a bit ticked off, a little disappointed, and very disappointed actually in the outcome of Operation Phoenix. Okay, fine. I'll balance it out. Here are some phrases. I noticed that they reworked the enemy models to look more like soldiers. they weren't wearing their bright red. And now, to be fair, I've only been to, um, was it Naval? I think it was Naval. Yeah, I've only been to Naval, and the enemies, they were wearing like this green camouflage, and I think that's actually quite a very significant improvement over the old models who were wearing this bright red, which I think was very stupid of them. They also added the RPG enemy, and I think that's actually pretty good. It will definitely be a challenge that I think we very much still need. And I also noticed there were actually helicopters circling the bases. I'm not sure if they were being controlled by the enemy or by allies. I couldn't tell. But if they are enemy AI vehicles that spawn with the bases, honestly, it's a pretty big W. It really adds a lot of challenge and variety to the playing sessions. So yeah, good on them. Other things I would like to talk about. The reworked gun system. It uses a individual magazine system. So basically, it'll be as if like every magazine has its own ammo capacity. It won't just be like a giant a counter of how much ammo you have. Every magazine will have its own individual ammo counter. And I love, sincerely, truly love games that do that. It adds so much more realism and just makes the play experience so much more immersive and real. And that's what I like in games. That's why I love BRM5. It is one of the most realistic PvE milsim games out there. Yeah, but honestly, that's all I really have to talk about. I guess the real book models are fine. Actually, the models for the guns are beautiful now, spectacular. The vehicle models, they're nice as well. I noticed the Humvee was reworked. Now they have a roof for the gunner, thank God. And the reworked flight mechanics definitely take some work. Like, it'll take some getting used to, is what I'm saying. Like, it took me some getting used to, but it's actually pretty good. It's pretty easy to learn once you figure it out. But, oh, and I think the best improvement of all was the addition of voice chat. Like I have for quite some time now have been begging for voice chat. I have always wanted voice chat. And and it's finally in. And even better, there's a global voice chat. So you can turn if you hold down control and turn on your VC, you can speak to everybody over a radio. And I think that is actually quite revolutionary. Very few Roblox games that I know actually have that. So again, another commendation to you, devs. Definitely the W. Those edition. I clap. I'm very proud of you. Finally, I can scream at people in real. I can actually scream at them. That's crazy. Uh, I'm sure it will make up for one, better gameplay, and two, memorable moments. Because voice chat is successful at times, isn't it? Yeah. Honestly, though, that's all I really have to talk about regarding Phoenix. I noticed that in the Discord server, they did make an announcement apologizing and saying that they're going to work on it. And yeah, and I get it. It's game development. It is difficult. I mean, like honestly, I don't think I have any rights to criticize them to to a more further degree because I myself don't develop games. So, but hey, I mean, this is just for me to say my thoughts, express myself. So yeah. I think that's all actually. I don't even have much left to say. Um, might as well give some closure. BRM5 devs, Platinum 5, I think that's what they're called. Keep working. I Phoenix, definitely a bit of a oopsie, bit of a flop, but I trust that with time there will be improvements. I'm sure that nobody, the player base or you guys, nobody wants to see this game die, and certainly not myself. I love this game, and I want all the best for Phoenix and the future. And hopefully, I will be able to reach 200 BRM5 videos. and yeah, it will definitely be I'll definitely be taking a break though from the game until they rework things and make the game into a more playable state, like I did during Resurgence. So I guess you can expect more like other gameplay videos on this channel. Maybe more multi-crew tank because I've been playing that a lot. Maybe more random things actually. I do have another random things video in the works. I just need to edit it. But honestly, I think I should redo it. It's not very good. I think I'm probably gonna redo it. But yeah, I guess that's all for today's video. Um, if you enjoyed my yapping, my rant, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, do all that good shit. Check out my other BRM5 videos. I won't be talking in those, but you can see what Resurgence was like before Phoenix. An archive, if you may, of what the game was like. So yeah, I guess I'll see y'all when I do. Bye.